things had not been going well for Jacob. Even when he would get a breakthrough, the breakthrough would come with trouble, the breakthrough would come with frustration. He got the woman of his dreams, but then he also had to get her sister, and then it became messy because he now also had to take their servants that they gave him to have children with. He would get an offer of payment from his father-in-law, but it would just come with trouble. He got blessed by his father, but that blessing came with trouble. Trouble just kept following Jacob. But then there was a time that came when Jacob began to wrestle. He began to wrestle with an angel. He began to wrestle and wrestle and wrestle. And in this wrestling, it was a wrestling of redefining who he really was. Jacob had to confront himself, what he was seeing about himself, what he was believing about himself, and what he was expecting from himself. God then began to minister to Jacob and say, you know what, your whole life you've known yourself as Jacob, a trickster. Your confidence has been in the wrong things. Your confidence has been in things that have not allowed you to make progress. But today I'm giving you a different name. I am calling you Israel. You are not a trickster anymore, but you are a prince. You are someone who can get things done. You are someone who can make things done. You are someone who can command things to be done. From that point onwards, Jacob now became Israel. He changed his demeanor. He changed the way he thought. He changed the way he acted. He expected things to go well. He expected things to come together. The resistances, the fighting, and all kinds of things that he used to experience, all of those things died down. The enemies of his peace, they were conquered. The enemies of his prosperity were conquered, because on that time of wrestling, he changed his perception about himself. It's important that you are changing the perception about yourself. Nothing new was added to Jacob, but the results changed because his perception of himself became what God perceived about him. May you begin to perceive what God thinks about you, and may you begin to harvest new things from the same old stuff that you have had, from the same gifts, same opportunities. May your ability to make them count be multiplied. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.